I thought getting the keys early would give us more time. It did the exact opposite. July 30th, July 31st, and August 1st, gone. Lovely day, poker enthusiast. Yesterday afternoon, our new landlord contacted us and told us we can pick up the new keys July 29th, 3 days earlier than we expected. And that is fantastic news. It really is. We get into the new place sooner. We can start getting the family settled sooner. We can begin escaping this strange little period where everything we own is either packed, sold, missing, or sitting in a box marked probably important. But then the excitement wore off and my brain started doing the math. We thought we had July 30th, 31st, and August the 1st. Those were preparation days, packing days, teardown days, days to move the computers, days to dismantle the studio, days to organize the truck and the movers, the children, the furniture, the internet, everything, whatever else life throws at us. Now those days are moving days. We gained access to the house, but we lost the runway. The good news made everything harder. Harder for you? Have you looked in here? I can barely see the evidence board anymore. Yesterday I had mood lighting. Today I have a workplace safety violation. At this rate, by episode 350, I'm going to be broadcasting by candlelight. And you last 3 days? I had those days booked. July 30th, complain about the power. July 31st, lose an important cable. August 1st, blame the entire collapse on OBS. That was my complete production schedule. Now what am I supposed to do? You could help us move. I investigate poker crimes. I don't lift furniture. Besides, the skull has a bad back, and the crystal ball has already predicted that somebody is going to label every box properly, except the one containing the thing we need first. That is probably the most accurate prediction you have ever made. But this is where we are. Episode 348. The move is suddenly closer. The studio teardown is suddenly closer. And episode 350 is still sitting out there somewhere. Maybe. I told you yesterday they may not make it. And today, the calendar got even tighter. But it is raining. The family is housebound for the moment. And that little window of real life gave me enough time to sit here. So episode 348 is happening. Because sometimes you don't find time. Sometimes the weather traps everybody inside and time finds you. And while my calendar suddenly got smaller, Sal's room had another huge Friday night. Last night was the Friday Frenzy. 47 players made their way to the felt. 47. Then those players added 46 rebuys. That brought the prize pool to $3,865. The room was packed, the action was rolling, and after what official Scoop records describe as a courageous battle, the tournament ended in a four-way chop. Mike Daring, Paula MacAllister, Steve McMullin, and Phil MacDonald. 4 players remained, 4 players made the deal, and everybody left with a piece. Congratulations to all 4, GG's. A courageous battle? They chopped. You can battle courageously and still negotiate peace. That sounds like something a man says when he wants to go home before sunrise. Exactly. That is wisdom. Not every tournament needs one exhausted survivor staring across the table at another exhausted survivor, while the dealer quietly reconsiders every decision that led to this moment. Sometimes 4 people look at the money. They look at the clock. They look at each other. And they say, we have all suffered enough. Make the deal. Go home. Run good. 4-way chop. 47 players. 46 rebuys. And nobody thought to donate 1 electrical extension cord to the investigative department. This room has no respect for journalism. Online poker never found the same footing last night. Only 3 games managed to fire. The daily Freebuy was won by CubDriver. The 550 step 1, 77 GB grabbed the ticket. And the nightly Freebuy saw Action Dan scoop the win. That was it. 3 games, 3 winners, a quiet Friday online, sitting beside a 47-player live room. And that contrast is poker. Sometimes every table fills. Sometimes you spend the night trying to convince 4 people that 4-card poker is a responsible life choice. The schedule can be loaded, the games can be ready, but the players decide what becomes real. Last night the live room was very real. Online, not so much. I have reviewed the evidence. The players had 2 choices: sit inside their homes playing poker online, or leave their homes and sit inside Sal's room playing poker. Apparently the important part was leaving the house first. Today, they get 2 more opportunities to leave the house. At 1 o'clock this afternoon, Sal's room is running the 850 satellite. It's a $100 buy-in with $100 rebuys and a $20 add-on. A chance to turn one afternoon into a seat in the big one. Then tonight at 7:30, it's the Sensational Saturday. $60 buy-in, $40 rebuys, and a $20 add-on. 2 live games, 2 completely different opportunities. 1 afternoon satellite, then the regular Saturday night battle. And online today, the schedule keeps rolling. At 2 o'clock, the daily Freebuy. 5 o'clock, the 550 and 850 step 1s. 6 o'clock is SummerSlam step 2. 7 o'clock is the PLO 4-card bad decision game. 8 o'clock is the 550 and 850 step 2s. 8:30 is the flop and pop. 9 is Phil's Deep Stack Thrills and SummerSlam step 3. 9:30 is the nightly Freebuy, and at 10, Rollins Jam Smash Crash. Plenty of games, plenty of seats, plenty of opportunities. Whether the players show up, that is the part no schedule can promise. Speaking of promises, are you promising episode 349? No. Episode 350? Definitely not. Electricity? Apparently not. Fantastic, strong leadership, clear direction, excellent morale. Do we at least know where we are moving? Yes. Has anybody told the skull? No. Then you have bigger problems than the truck. The truth is, I'm going to try. I will try to make episode 349. I will try to make episode 350. I will try to finish this season the way I imagined it. But the family comes first. The move comes first. Real life comes first. That is not me giving up on the ending. That is me understanding what the whole story has been about. The room was never the thing. The lights, never the thing. The evidence wall was never the thing. This desk, the microphone, the computer, the green screen, none of it was ever the thing. The thing was showing up every day, telling the story, finding something honest, funny, strange, or meaningful inside an ordinary poker day. And today's story is simple. Sometimes good news changes the plan. Sometimes getting what you wanted sooner means becoming ready faster. Sometimes you gain the keys and lose 3 days. And sometimes the rain gives you one quiet morning to make one more episode. So I'm not promising what happens next. I'm only telling you what happened today. Episode 348 made it. The room is still running. The story is still moving. And for one more day, the lights are still on. Some of the lights. Most of the lights. One light and the crystal ball, which is technically not approved as a primary source of illumination. Enjoy it while it lasts. That feels unnecessarily threatening. Good luck to everyone playing the 850 satellite this afternoon. Good luck to everyone playing Sensational Saturday tonight. And good luck to everyone taking a shot online. The calendar changed. The plan changed. But today, we are still here. I'm fucking Phil. This is Sal Scoop. Thanks for watching. See you on the felt and run good, you legend.